What if you could see someone's deepest secrets written on their forehead? That's what changed everything for Emma and Daniel. They were newlyweds, and one was hiding a life-altering secret. Both of them were tired of pretenders, tired of fake stories, tired of trusting the wrong people and ending up hurt. Emma had been played too many times. Men who swore on their mothers they were single. Men who acted like gentlemen, opened doors, paid for fancy dinners, and never pushed for more than a goodnight kiss. Then one day, a hidden girlfriend would appear, or a casual conversation would drop a truth bomb like it was Sunday confession. Daniel wasn't doing any better. One woman said she was a successful entrepreneur. The only business she owned was a lemonade stand in her dreams. Another claimed to be a world-traveling photographer. Turned out she just had a really good Instagram filter game. They thought they'd finally found the one in each other. A whirlwind romance, a fairy tale wedding, and now, this. A text message that threatened to shatter it all. London, last spring. Emma was a fashion designer chasing her big break. And then, there was Daniel. An American banker with a smile that could melt your walls, and a wallet that could open any door. He made the world feel smaller, safer, like they were unstoppable together. 6 months later, they were standing under white roses, in front of everyone they loved, promising forever. If only Emma knew, forever wouldn't even last the night. At first, she thought it was a prank. Some jealous ex, maybe. But the more she stared at that name, the colder her hands got. Who the hell was Sophia? Emma glanced at Daniel sleeping peacefully beside her, his chest rising and falling with each breath. Innocent. Oblivious. She told herself, trust him. But her gut, it whispered, don't. Looking back, there were cracks. Little moments she ignored. Until that name tore them wide open. Emma should have gone to sleep. Instead, she opened a door she couldn't close. She slipped out of bed, picked up her phone, and typed Sophia into Google. No clear results, just frustration. She sat in the dark, watching Daniel sleep. He looked so innocent, but so did every liar she'd ever met. And that's when she knew this wasn't a game. Someone wanted her to know the truth, and they wanted him to stay in the dark. Emma's heart raced as she stared at the phone screen, the blue light casting eerie shadows across the luxurious hotel suite. She could still smell the faint scent of roses from her bouquet, mixed with the lingering champagne on her breath. This should have been the happiest night of her life. Instead, she felt like she was standing on the edge of a cliff, teetering between blissful ignorance and a truth that could destroy everything. Her trembling fingers hovered over Daniel's phone. One swipe, one passcode, and she could have answers. But did she really want them? What if Sophia was just a colleague, a long-lost cousin, a misunderstanding? Or what if she was so much more? Emma's mind raced through every conversation, every touch, every promise Daniel had ever made. Had there been signs? Moments when his eyes lingered too long on his phone? Times when he was working late but sounded distracted on the call? She wanted to shake him awake, to demand answers. But the fear of what those answers might be kept her frozen in place. Another buzz. Emma's heart nearly stopped as she looked down at her own phone. He'll never tell you the whole truth. But I will. Meet me tomorrow, 2 p.m., Central Park. Come alone. Emma's breath caught in her throat. This was madness. Meeting a stranger based on cryptic texts? It screamed danger. And yet, the alternative was to spend her entire marriage wondering, doubting, second-guessing every word out of Daniel's mouth. She looked at her wedding ring, the diamond catching the faint moonlight streaming through the window. It felt heavier now, like a shackle instead of a symbol of love. Dawn was breaking, painting the New York skyline in shades of pink and gold. A new day, the first day of her married life, and potentially the last day of her marriage as she knew it. Emma made her decision. She'd meet this mysterious messenger. She'd uncover the truth about Sophia, about Daniel, about the life she thought she was stepping into. But first, she had a wedding breakfast to attend, a facade to maintain, and a husband to face across a table full of champagne flutes and congratulations. As she slipped back into bed, her heart pounding so loud she was sure it would wake Daniel, one thought echoed in her mind. Till death do us part, or till secrets tear us apart. The sun rose higher, casting long shadows across the rumpled sheets. In a few hours, Emma would put on a smile, accept well wishes, and pretend everything was perfect. But inside, a storm was brewing. And at 2 p.m. in Central Park, lightning would strike.